All right, so I have to get something out. This is apparently bothering me more than I understood. Um, we had the fucker the other night about Fred Meyers, and then 2 days later I was in Millwood and I had an interaction with a cop, a fucking little punk ass bitch cop that was on his own, and I was sleeping, and I see that. Well, I wasn't really sleeping. I was kind of laying there and thinking, and I seen the lights pull up, and I'm gonna move this because you guys can just look at my leech solutions, and I don't want to be looking at the camera. Shit. So, there. How about that? So, anyways, I forgot what I was saying. So I seen the lights, pull up. I didn't know it was a cop. I just seen the lights pull up real close, and so I was kind of laying there waiting to see. And then I see a flashlight shining in this one side window, and then around the next to the window and to the front. And I'm going, motherfucker. And they're just right there with the flashlight. And then they come around, and that's when I close my eyes, pretend I'm sleeping, and then sure fuck, it was this little punker. Fucker, piece of shit, Spokane Valley. Police officer, cocksucking motherfucker. Which, here we go. That's right. I did tell you, bring it, bitches, didn't I? You fucking assholes. So, anyways, I was sitting there and I go, what? I was, what's up? And he goes, you're parked illegally. And I go, okay, I'll move, no problem. And then start, reaching for my shoes. And he's like, no, I need your ID. And I looked at him and I go, no, you don't need my ID. I said, I'll move the cars, no problem. And then he said, I go, am I under arrest? And he goes, you are being detained because I believe you have a warrant, he says. And I go, I don't have a fucking warrant. And I started getting panicky. Like, I started getting really panicky. And I was like, I don't have a fucking warrant. I do not have a fucking warrant. I don't know what the fuck. Why are you doing that? I don't have a fucking warrant. You're full of shit. And he's like, asking me who I am. And I go, well, you just told me you were serving me a warrant, motherfucker. I go, what the fuck is this then? I don't get it. If you say I have a fucking warrant, you're here to give me a warrant. You tell me who I am, motherfucker. And he's just like telling me, open the door. You just open the door now. He's like, and he had told me to get out. And I'm like, I am not getting out with you. And I said, no, I'm not opening that fucking door. I said, you need to call another officer here. Somebody else needs to be here. I will not be here alone with you. I will not be. He goes, I'll just break out your fucking window. I'll break out your fucking window, and then I'll just have your crab toad with everything fucking in it. How's that? You want me to do that? Because otherwise, he says, or I'll just try to arrest you for obstruction. Otherwise, give me your ID or get the fuck out and open the door and get the fuck out. And I'm like, no. And so I see him bend down and look, and the fucking door, the goddamn fucking door was unlocked. And so he fucking opens it. And I grabbed the handle, I slammed it shut, and I held it as tight as I could. I go, no, 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 no. I said, go away. Go the fuck away. You're not doing this. No, fuck you. I said, I'm calling 911. I'm calling 911 because if you won't call anybody, because I kept saying, call your supervisor. I want another officer here. I don't want to be alone with you. And so I called 911, and I was fucking hysterical. Fucking hysterical. And I'm like, he's threatened. He kept saying he's gonna break out the window and tow the car, take everything I have, and arrest me for obstruction for not giving and blind. He says, you know how it is. If I say you have a warrant, you have a warrant. That's what he told me. You know how it is. And so, anyways, I called and so I told 911, and I'm just hysterical. And she's like, I can't understand you. And I want to help you, but so slow down. Where are you? And I tell her, and then that motherfucker goes, you know what? And they start saying, Chandra. And I didn't say nothing. I was on the phone with 911. He goes, fine, you can move your car. And I go, he just said I can move my car. And then he goes, I'm not going to arrest you on your word, Chandra. And I go, I don't know what's going on. He said I can move my car, but I'm scared still. Send an officer, send somebody else, please. Send somebody. I can say over and over, please hurry. Somebody normal, somebody that I can talk to. I said, oh my God, please. There's a fucking, if this is going on, this is something fucked up. Please, no. Send somebody. And I was hysterical. Fucking hysterical. And I'm thinking back on that, and I'm going, that's so fucked up. That is how fucked up that shit is. I was out of my fucking mind, scared shitless, and I couldn't even make fucking sense of anything, words-wise, as I was trying to speak to this lady. And there was no rationale, nothing, and I was panting, and I remember just panting, going, okay, I gotta go, and I just was fucking scared. And and then I went downtown, because I wanted to meet with my public defender, find out, you know, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this shit? Okay, we got motherfucker the other night with Fred Myers. Now we got a cop, you know, and he was douchey. He was acting on his own. It wasn't under order, or he would not have taken off when I called 911. He didn't expect me to really call 911. He's like, fine, go ahead and call. Then I'll hear you say your name and I can arrest you. And he went on and on and on. So apparently, you know, again, that's what I figured out is, okay, it's a bench warrant. Even that stupid warrant that they had active forever, and they would arrest me and I go to jail. That one that caused the big shit show that they found the document. Even that one was a bench warrant. But the last 3 interactions with the police, that I've been arrested, for that warrant, they were random. Like, I didn't know them. Like, they didn't run my information. Fucking, they saw me or with the truck or whatever I was in, or they arrested. You know, I was there in front, whatever. But they never ran my information to pull up that I had a bench warrant. This wasn't like a warrant that there was a felony warrant where they're actively seeking me out. And that one cop that broke my arm, he did lie and said I had a felony warrant. But no, it was that warrant. It was a bench warrant. It's never been a felony warrant. And so it's just, what about that fucking shit? How the fuck do they know that I have a bench warrant if they don't know who I am, first off, or if they do, that they haven't run my shit? Because, I mean, they're not supposed to just run your shit. You know, and then what, come find you? Oh, look, you know, she's got a bench warrant. And then pretend that they recognize. I mean, what the fuck? I don't understand. Because again, none of them got my ID. None of them. And they all fucking arrested me on the same thing. And the one I was said these, you know, was another reason they gave, but it was bullshit then too. But that, you know, the last two especially, that's what they said. They were there to serve a fucking warrant. That would mean that they were there to serve a bench warrant. And that doesn't get sent out to the cops like that. No, it doesn't. It's just in the system. And if they run your shit, it comes up. That's a bench warrant. So, what the fuck do I do with this stuff? You know? I don't know what to do. I can't trust anybody. And I can't, what do? Call the police? I mean, who polices the police? Who should I call? Does anybody know? What the